Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the Doc of Detox show. Today's show is the second part of a four-part docuseries called Fasting for Perfect Health. But before we get started, I would like to talk about taking back your power. Better still, how would it feel and what would it be like to learn to not give it away? Our most popular training is called the Personalized Treatment and Training. This training is for couples, families, groups, singles, friends, and those who have caretakers. This training is about learning the most powerful anti-aging body work and how to reverse the aches and pains and the so-called irreversible. How would it feel to not only master your own body, but to be the guiding light, the practitioner that leads your family out of pain and back to vibrant health on an emotional and physical level? This 7 to 10 day training will change your life and those around you for the rest of your life. Understand something. We will send our master trainer to you anywhere around the world, and they will train you in the privacy of your own home. They will tailor the program to suit your needs, and whatever chronic conditions you're dealing with or whatever you need to do, it will be tailored to make sure that you can create the perfect day to have perfect health. And for those of you who are practitioners and want to bring your practice and your profession up to the highest level, or if you've always wanted to be a practitioner but believed it was going to cost too much in time and money, that ends here. My guarantee to you is that you have the ability to become a professional practitioner and have financial success in the world of natural health. All of our certifications are registered with the World Organization of Natural Medicine. Our 7-day whole life coach certification is the most in-depth advanced training regarding emotional wellness, nutrition, detoxification, energy medicine, and physical care. Our 7-day Wolfe Deep Tissue certification is the world's most powerful body work in reversing all acute and chronic conditions. To prove this, we offer 100% money-back guarantee on all our treatments and our courses. Our 4-day Wolfe Non-Surgical certification is the only course of its kind in the world, and the name speaks for itself. This therapy cures the so-called incurable, focusing on the pelvic area, abdomen, breast, heart, and face. From organ alignment to facial structuring, to breast lifting and restoring, to abdominal restoration and scar tissue elimination, this course will set you apart from all others. These courses can be taken separately or together as a 21-day advanced certification. And when you're finished, it doesn't stop here. You'll be signed up into our affiliate program. We can also make you an affiliate website, and we have ongoing trainings every 2 weeks. And we have courses coming up in Kelowna, British Columbia, in November 2019, and then in 2020, we've got Fountain Hills, Arizona, Sydney, Australia, London, England, and California. Go to ITIOH and find the course or training that best suits you. When you first enter the fasting world, it is best to always work your way into it with 2 to 4 weeks of intermittent fasting by utilizing the perfect day along with 1 day of water fasting each week. This method will reduce your hunger hormones to gently prepare your body for an extended fast. This is a healthy way to live. This is, as far as I'm concerned, in these toxic times, the only way to live. We need to love our body. Make it your friend for life with gentle, loving baby steps. Walk before you run, but get your wings, okay? Get your wings and fly and know that you can turn around any chronic health condition. You just need to have advanced rules, advanced training. When you begin your Doc of Detox advanced water fasting, as I stated, start with 1 day. Gentle baby steps are always the key to success. So that's a 1 day water fast. You can add more days as your physical and emotional body begin to accept this new idea of less food is healthier. Understand something. The biggest problem you're going to have is not your body. It's going to be your subconscious, because your subconscious rules, schools, and fools you. And it's your prominent beliefs of what? Lack. That we lack, but we are abundant with everything. We just have to tap into it. As your body adapts to this new lifestyle of intelligent eating, expect amazing transformations to continually occur. Uncover and discover the unseen practitioner from within. Become that which you seek. CURE stands for unlimited beliefs. Do you have them? If you don't, then please check out our Braveheart training. Watch the 12 unconditional self-loving steps video in the library. Take action, because 3, 2, 1, we got this. Understand, sane eating is corporate America's arch enemy because it puts you back in the driver's seat of emotional, physical, and financial freedom, of their false promises of a better life. Listen, check out the Perfect Day Guide, the Fasting for Perfect Health Guide, and the Braveheart Way Guide, along with the 12 loving steps, and unleash your universal right to heal and stay healed. Okay, so what are the benefits of advanced water fasting? The top 16 benefits of advanced water fasting are: reduces pain and inflammation, reduces scar tissue, internal scar tissue in the body, in the organs, in the joints, and in the tissues, reduces crystallization, and doesn't just reduce calcification, but along with the SAC calcium that we have, we can actually get all the calcium that's been displaced from our bones back into our bones, and within 9 to 12 months, okay, no matter how bad the osteoporosis is, you will have the bone structure of a 35-year-old person. You heard what I said, and it's on video, so oops, there you go. You'll have increased energy, okay? Fasting takes stress off the digestive system, improves genetic repair mechanisms, improves spiritual health and intuition. Fasting expands consciousness. Fasting increases cell and HGH production, stimulates cellular renewal, reinforces intelligent eating, improves insulin sensitivity, restores immune system, improve mental health, and last but not least, stimulates autophagy. Advanced structured water fasting is a true anti-aging formula. Advanced water fasting is a lifestyle that we must embrace in these low integrity, toxic times. If you wish to advance you and your family's health on a physical, mental, and spiritual level, then you must embrace total love on a personal level, because total healing can only be accomplished with total self-care, not healthcare. To learn something new, it takes patience and repetition. We develop muscle memory for everything that we repeat enough. Water fasting will become easier each time you repeat it. It's as simple as that. With every repetition, you will uncover more life-changing, life-saving benefits as it becomes the way, because it's the Braveheart way. It's about getting rid of and detoxifying your fears out of your body. So let's talk about ketones and water fasting. What happens when you do an extended fast? Intermittent fasting will produce ketones, but extended fasting is where the gold is. When you abstain from food in a healthy way for an extended period of time, your body will produce ketones as its main source of energy. Okay? Ketones are water-soluble compounds formed from fatty acids that easily cross into the cellular mitochondria, where they are metabolized for energy. Ketones create 14 times, did you get that? 14 times more cellular energy than glucose. In addition, the metabolism of ketones produces close to 50% less metabolic waste and oxidative stress. Around 72 hours is when you start to deplete the stored glycogen in your body, and you may feel a little bit shaky. This is when people start to freak out and think they're going to starve to death. Don't freak out, ride it out, because the best is yet to come. You are now shifting into ketosis. Otherwise, your body starts shifting into producing ketones to use for fuel. Nutritional ketosis is where you go from a sugar or glucose metabolism to burning fatty acids as a primary fuel. In this state, the body runs on ketones produced by the liver from both dietary fat and your own body fat when blood sugar levels drop below a certain point. Starting on day 4, your glucose levels go down. You start to feel better. You start to produce more ketones for fuel, and your body goes into autophagy phase. This is what is called nutritional ketosis. And when you enter autophagy phase, remember what I said earlier? You're actually eating up those old damaged cells and you are renewing yourself. How amazing is that? Okay, so now let's talk about HGH production with water fasting. HGH stands for human growth hormone and is an important hormone produced by your pituitary gland. It is responsible for stimulating tissue repair, cellular regeneration, brain function, enzyme production, growth, strength, and performance. Also, it increases metabolism and helps you with recovery from injury and disease. Optimal levels of HGH are especially important during weight loss, healing, recovery, and athletic training. This human growth hormone is made up of 191 amino acids, and its production within our body peaks when we are young and begins to deplete when we are 35 years old. That's right. As young as 35 years old, this starts to deplete. But guess what? You can put a handle on this. When you start following the perfect day diet and when you start doing fasting for perfect health, the Doc of Detox advanced fasting, this is the greatest anti-aging formula along with Wolfe Deep Tissue. Listen, we will back it up that you will never see results like this. Okay, we've done our homework. We need you to do your homework so that you can get the health that you truly deserve. Okay, now HGH, it affects almost all cells and tissues in the body and is considered to be a master hormone because it controls so many organs and bodily functions. Around the beginning of the 4th day of the Doc of Detox advanced water fast, your hormones start to balance out. Your body starts producing HGH and testosterone, which helps to build and maintain muscle mass in the lean tissue. People think that they're just going to waste away and they're going to lose all their muscle, but it's just the opposite. With advanced water fasting, by day 4 or 5, your growth hormone shoots up like when you were a young kid. Oh yeah, that's what I like. With our advanced water fasting, you will not lose muscle mass because you are using high energy nutritional formulas that never activate your digestive system. This is what makes the Doc of Detox advanced water fasting so special. If your digestive system is active during a fast, like during a juice fast, then you can lose muscle mass or have some atrophy. With the Doc of Detox advanced water fast, you will become a lean, keen muscle machine. With advanced water fasting, we can stimulate our HGH production to do what? Here it is. Decrease body fat content, advance lean body mass, improve cholesterol levels, efficient cardiac output, increase skin elasticity, improve memory, increased libido, increased energy, and a sense of well-being. Autophagy through water fasting. Autophagy, also called self-eating, is a detox process your body experiences in order to clean and clear out diseased and damaged cells while regenerating new healthy cells. During your Doc of Detox advanced water fast, the protein P62 is activated to induce autophagy. This is the key to living a vibrantly healthy life. Autophagy is when the body goes into a state of healthy decomposition. Look at, for the majority of the population, they are decomposing because they're spoiled rotten. This is not a good thing. But when you do the Doc of Detox advanced water fasting, autophagy is the only decomposition you want in ridding your body of unhealthy cells and bringing back new vital tissue cells. This is where it begins to digest and eliminate any tissues or cells that are diseased, damaged, inflamed, aging, or already dead. Our body was designed to naturally eliminate these tissues and cells, but due to today's toxic burden, there has been a communication breakdown at the cellular level, and that's called, guess what? Your mitochondria. And do you know what's happening to them? They are getting calcified from all the acidity, from the emotional and physical stress that we're putting on our body through our lifestyles. Just imagine If you didn't eat anything for days, your body wouldn't have to focus on digestion. All that energy can now be transformed into millions of microscopic Pac-Men inside your body, eliminating all the abnormal, damaged, dead cells. This newfound energy will eliminate anything that's impure, any type of inferior material, toxic accumulations, tumors, abscesses, fibroids, and those abnormal, unwanted fat deposits. Wow, the only weight loss in the world that's really great and will be long standing is if you embrace the perfect day diet and the Doc of Detox advanced water fasting. I promise it is also the most least expensive way to go to keep beautiful health. Remember, your body now has the ability to actually start rejuvenating, regenerating, and producing healthy stem cells for your whole healing, for whole body healing. The benefits of autophagy include reduced inflammation, improvement in all body functions, even your bowel movements, your urination, your sex drive. How about prevention of disease? How about increased longevity? Let's talk about stem cell production through advanced water fasting. Stem cells are unique as they can develop into many different types of cells depending on what part of the body they become. Stem cells serve as a vital repair system for your body. There are two main types of stem cells, embryonic stem cells and adult stem cells. Our advanced water fast causes your stem cells to wake up from their naturally dormant state to their full regenerating potential. Advanced water fasting quickly eliminates old damaged cells, allowing new cells to be born. This process rebuilds and restores your immune system to its fullest potential from the ground up. Okay, intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is also known as restricted feeding, which is a 12 to 17 hour fasting period followed by a 7-hour feeding period. Whereas an extended fast is when you fast for 2 days or more. So, how do we intermittent fast? Well, intermittent fasting is when you fast for 12 to 17 hours a day, but you must be consistent. You can do intermittent fasting for a day, a few days, or build it into your lifestyle as I've done, and to continue to do, and I will always do this. It's the way I live now. I don't have to think about it. It is my life. It is my perfect day. I do intermittent fasting on a daily basis and completely fast for 1 complete day out of every week. So please go to docofdetoxlibrary.com and read the perfect day guide to begin your perfect life. All right. So in intermittent fasting, you have what's called your feeding period and your fasting period. When you fast, your insulin levels go down and your HD levels go up. This begins the process of cellular cleansing and rejuvenation. As an example of this, if we eat from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then fast from 11 a.m. the next day, you would have a 7-hour building, otherwise feeding period, and a 17-hour fasting, otherwise cleansing period. Eating period, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. To see more, just go to the perfect day schedule. Fasting period, 6 p.m. to 11 a.m. Consume only non-caloric beverages, okay? First thing in the morning, consume 16 ounces of structured water to dilute the feelings of morning hunger. For those of you doing SAC ionic calcium, mix 1 serving of your SAC ionic calcium into your 16 ounces of structured water first thing in the morning to dilute the feelings of morning hunger. During your feeding building period, eat the perfect day diet and eat enough that you are nutritionally satisfied. This is not a time to cut back on eating. It is not smart to do this, okay? Eat enough because you're eating well, okay? So creating a consistent pattern with intermittent fasting is the best way to develop and create metabolic flexibility and energy efficiency, which will continually strengthen all your body's internal systems on a daily basis. And again, please just go to the Perfect Day Protocol and read that in the Perfect Day Guide. If you still feel like you need assistance eliminating, you can take the Doc of Detox Daily Cleansing Tea. go to the docofdetox.com library and just check out the Daily Cleansing Tea Guide, and you'll see why we tell people to introduce the Daily Cleansing Tea each and every day of their life, because our Doc of Detox Daily Cleansing Tea is not a stimulant. It is not a laxative, okay? And all it does is support all the detox organs in the body to keep you young and vital. And it's also one of the least expensive things you'll ever do, because why in the heck would you ever build up all that toxic waste and do a cleanse every 6 to 9 months only when you feel crappy? Why would you do that to yourself? Gentle baby steps and creating the perfect day will give you the perfect day every day. So let's get back to the fast. If you experience diarrhea, do not take the Doc of Detox Daily Cleansing Tea or the Himalayan salt. If diarrhea persists for more than 1 day, please call us so that we can help you get back on track. Diarrhea causes electrolyte depletion, so pay attention and listen to your body. Most people believe that they drink water, but I assure you, this is an illusion. Start tracking yourself and you will soon find out that you have been dehydrated for years. Over time, your subconscious will accept the new program that you have created, where you naturally crave more structured water all day long. It is important that you hydrate earlier in the day. This is nature's way. You want to drink 50% of your water intake by 11 a.m. and the other half by 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So let's talk about Chinese water therapy. The Chinese have what's called the water cure, where you drink 1 gallon of water before noon. Using this water technique provides incredible energy, takes away hunger, and helps your bowels to fully get rid of the waste from the day before. This is not meant for everyone, especially for those who do not understand the benefits of structured water and that water is a great healer. All right, so let's talk about the challenges with intermittent fasting and extended water fasting. Your main focus during your cleansing period on an intermittent fast and with extended water fasting is hydration. This is why the Doc of Detox Fulvic acid concentrate and structured water, are absolutely essential for this program. The combination of fulvic acid and structured water is the world's greatest cellular hydrator and chelator. And understand something, hydration is first and foremost if you wish for a successful fast. If you need extra help keeping your bowels moving, drink 10 to 16 ounces of warm structured water with 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt in the morning to help you. If your bowels do not move with the pink Himalayan salt, then the best thing to do is an ultimate coffee enema, which we will talk about in a while. Water fasting will be more challenging if you do not embrace the art of coffee enema. If you're like most people, you will dig your heels in, not wanting to do an ultimate coffee enema. But once you do, your first one, let me tell you something, it will not be your last one, and you will be opening yourself up to unbelievable healing possibilities. And you know what? For women, they embrace it more. Men, there's no way that's going up there, dude. Well, I'll tell you something right now. Once you do your first coffee enema, men, women, I don't care who you are, how macho you are, how big of an ego you have, you're going to find out that you're not just releasing toxins, you're releasing emotions that are actually stopping you from healing. And especially those of you with cancer, those of you with chronic ailments, autoimmune diseases, or those of you who just wish to have the most vital energy and have the most beautiful mood. You want to get rid of those negative emotions. And guess what the liver stores? It stores hate. It does. Find out if you don't do the first coffee enema and you start really loving it and loving yourself, loving others. So, who should avoid water fasting? Well, pregnant women, newborns, young children, high-level athletes, type 1 diabetics, those with eating disorders, because healing must first take place on an emotional level before we start doing heavy-duty fastings. those with pathological cachexia, which is advanced cancer, where the body is actually wasting away. No one should ever jump into water fasting without proper supervision and guidance. We live in a different environment now. We have more toxins. We have more people on prescription medications, okay? And our food is more toxic now than ever. The air is more polluted, and people are sicker today than they've ever been in history. There are so many more factors to take into consideration now. Make sure you consult, like I said earlier, with a Doc of Detox certified fasting coach for a healing that will last a lifetime and can be life-saving. So products needed for your advanced water fast. First of all, it's always best to have a structured water unit, SAC ionic calcium, fulvic acid concentrate, Ormus minerals, ATP+, the nebulizer kit, which is a nebulizer, our fulvic acid nanodrops, our silver bullet solution, also the belly button therapy kit, and the ultimate coffee enema kit, all right, which has the SAC Wilson coffee, black gold, tummy love. And the last thing we need is called Himalayan salt. All right, so advanced water fast product descriptions. The first thing is the structured water unit. Structured water enhances cellular hydration and detoxification. How does it do this? Due to its low surface tension, it is able to hydrate effortlessly all the way down to the cellular level, delivering more nutrients and detoxification to your cells, okay? And what happens is we have what's called the aquaporin channel, and the aquaporin channel will only allow, okay, single droplets like a choo-choo train to come in. And structured water, our structured water unit structures the water in this way that your body has to take no more energy to do it. And here's the problem. Most people today are exhausted. They don't have extra energy. Or if you're dealing with a chronic disease or condition, you don't want to put out that extra energy to structure the water, because all the water that comes in the body has to be structured. And did you know that a woman that drinks 3 quarts of water a day, one day, the energy it takes to structure that water could drive a 2,500 square foot home, the electricity, for 2 months. So just like what we were talking about earlier when we were talking about how food takes so much energy to digest, to get it to the place that it can be absorbed cellularly, water's a food, and this same thing has to happen. The water has to be structured. That's why people who do fastings on distilled water, reverse osmosis water, I mean, it's the craziest thing I ever heard. This all goes back to Norman Walker, who used to distill water. Yeah, but he also used to drink the most organic concentrated vegetable juice going. Distilled water is man-made. Reverse osmosis water is man-made. It can't be digested. That's why nobody likes the taste, and it sits heavy in your stomach like a lead cake. So let's talk more about structured water. So as water travels the earth and comes into contact with various natural bodies, such as rocks and down waterfalls, it becomes symmetrically structured in a sturdy and elaborate geometric shape, reducing its surface tension, neutralizing toxins, increasing its hydration power, and most importantly, the memory held within the water is wiped clean. So understand, what I'm trying to tell you is our structured water units will do the same thing as a waterfall, fast-moving river. I mean, rain is structured. How is it that we have chemtrails and all these chemicals in our rainwater, okay, and heavy metals, but when it comes down to earth, it doesn't damage or harm any living organisms because the water's structured? So we want to duplicate nature, not man, because anything man-made is already broken, all right? So structured water is life's primary element on this planet and has a connection to everything, living and non-living. Through nature's design, structured water creates a greater flow of energy as it connects with life. When you utilize the Doc of Detox structured water units, you harness the power of nature, science, and water. And this is one of the reasons why we have the most advanced water fasting protocols. Look, go to Doc of Detox, library if you want, and read the structured water guide. And understand something, we have two different structure units. Okay, we have a stainless steel one that is actually gold plated, and it has 1,200 pounds per square inch pressure. It is the highest form of structured water on planet Earth. Okay, we have another structured water unit that doesn't cost as much, but it does amazing work as well. So we have a selection of structured water units, from shower to under counter to pool to house to industrial to handheld. Nobody needs to go without. And I know whether you want to believe this or not, but I travel the world and all I use is my structured water unit, my portable. And when I go to a hotel, I take their shower head off and I put mine on. With structured water, I'm not even filtering my water. And some of you will think I'm totally insane. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I am. But that's what I do, and I've been doing it for years. Let's move on. Let's talk about SAC ionic calcium. This is the world's only true calcium therapy that supercharges over 100,000 chemical and hormonal body processes per second. SAC ionic calcium is the most important scientific nutritional breakthrough in the last 50 years. So prepare to be amazed. You will want to take SAC ionic calcium on its own with structured water 1 to 5 times a day, depending on your needs, desires, and goals. And, are you just trying to have the best health ever? Or are you trying to reverse an osteoporosis? Are you trying to reverse osteoporosis? Or do you have stage 4 cancer? So depending on, your condition will depend on the type of ionic calcium, SAC ionic calcium you'll take, and how much. And understand something. You can call me at 855-900-4544, extension 5. That's directly to me. And I'm going to answer all your questions because we consult free to everybody who buys SAC ionic calcium. All right? Understand that. Because you deserve the best. Your questions matter. You matter. All right, let's get back to this. So 1 dose of SAC ionic calcium stays in your system for 4 hours at a time. So you can take it once every 4 hours, but do not take anything else within 30 minutes before or after each serving. SAC ionic calcium must be consumed immediately after mixing unless you put it into an airtight container, and then it still needs to be drank within 1 hour. This is not a supplement. This is an ionic calcium frequency treatment, the only one of its kind on the planet, and I can say that because I can prove it. It is the only calcium treatment that has actually been shown to successfully work on the human body. Did you hear what I just said? Yeah, that's pretty important. So what I would suggest is watch The Truth About Calcium, and also check out The Science of Ionic Calcium, and take a look at also The Truth About Calcium Q&A and The Science of Ionic Calcium Q&A on YouTube, all right? So during your advanced water fast, your condition will determine which SAC ionic calcium you will take and how often. Example, if you have a joint problem, you will take Cardigen. If you have a dental problem, you will take Dentagen. If you have Alzheimer's, dementia, or brain issues, you would take Alzagen. If you have cancer or debilitating disease, then you would take Merigen. You wouldn't put your children on a water fast, but if you have children under the age of 12 and you wish for them to reach their full potential, they would take Ozo Jr. And if you are healthy and wish to remain that way, you would take Megagen every day of your life. All right. And as I said already, and I'm going to repeat it again so everybody gets this, you can call me at 855-900-4544, extension 5, for questions on SAC ionic calcium or to customize your advanced water fasting protocol. Look, we're a different kind of clinic. We're here, we're real, and we take it personal. We take your health personal. SAC ionic calcium is a new, natural, innovative biomaterial based on calcium carbonate derived from small oyster shells. And I know what you're saying to yourself, that you have an oyster shell allergy or you know someone. This is not going to bother them because this is in ionic form. We are not talking about the same thing. This is not, this is a frequency more than it is a supplement. So you do not have to worry even if you have oyster shell allergy, okay? A highly advanced process formulates the SAC ionic calcium to maintain positive charges by altering the bonding structure, namely sigma antibonding. The positive charges of the molecule attract water molecules to cluster around it, making it incredibly water soluble and allowing direct and passive absorption into the body through the protein channel of the membranes by diffusion. Now, when you take a look at SAC calcium and the amount of calcium in there, you're going to go, my gosh, there's hardly any calcium in here. Well, let me tell you something. It's just the most powerful therapy you'll ever do in your life. And once you start taking it, or why don't you watch the slideshow that I just said, or watch The Truth About Calcium, and you'll find out that we have more x-rays, we have more blood tests, and it's been had more scientific studies all around the world by tens of thousands of people. So this is not something that just came around today. This is something that's well studied, scientifically documented, and it is the biggest nutritional breakthrough in the last 50 years. SAC ionic calcium is directly absorbed through the lining of your digestive tract because of its antibonding positive charge, making it immediately bioavailable. Did you get that? It makes it immediately bioavailable. This is why you can't put it in your glass and let it just sit there, because it'll actually jump out of the glass. Not like you're not going to see it jump, but it will come out and it will float away. SAC ionic calcium is the only calcium that bypasses active transport delivery that requires digestion. This is why you're able to take this on a fast. This is one of the main things that makes the Doc of Detox advanced fast so great. Between the fulvic acid, the ormus minerals, the structured water, okay, the SAC ionic calcium, I mean, the ATP plus, which is life crystals. These all bypass digestion, so digestion's never turned on. So all you're doing is energizing the fast and feeling great and just flying through like a rocket. Look at, no matter how old or how sick a person is, SAC ionic calcium is 100% absorbed into the system, which gives it its unprecedented healing qualities that no other nutritional supplement has ever been able to match that I know of since I've been in business for over 40 years. So let's break them down. There's Merigen. Merigen aims to detoxify the body from pathogens and harmful substances. It can be used as an alternative medicine for incurable diseases. Merigen is formulated for patients with cancer and life-threatening diseases. Acidification of the body leads to a buildup of toxins and eventual illness. Pathogens, including cancer cells, thrive in an acidic environment due to the lack of oxygen in the body. The cells of our body must live in a slightly alkaline environment for adequate oxygen supply. When the blood pH is between 7.35 and 7.45, our body is operating in optimal conditions. Calcium helps our body neutralize the acid pH of the blood. Calcium is the primary involved in the process of DNA replication. DNA replication is the basis for all body repair, and low calcium causes low body repair and premature aging. SAC ionic calcium has shown great success with alkaline and acid cancers. Did you get that? Okay, I'll say it again. SAC ionic calcium has shown great success with alkaline and acid cancer, which in itself proves that this is a life-saving, life-changing breakthrough therapy. Alzagen. The global cost of Alzheimer's disease and dementia is estimated to be $605 billion. There are no drug treatments at this time that provide a cure for Alzheimer's disease. Furthermore, many health professionals believe that age, genetics, and a mineral imbalance cause Alzheimer's. According to scientific research, senior women who have low bone density are more than twice as likely to develop Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is closely linked to osteoporosis. However, the mechanisms underlying this are still unknown and continue to be researched. Osteoporosis and Alzheimer's are both degenerative aging diseases that usually occur in seniors but are now being seen in younger ages. Many scientists suggest that Alzheimer's and osteoporosis are caused by displaced and insufficient calcium. Go figure. So, next one, cartilage. As we get older, life takes a toll on our bones and joints. With age comes painful joints caused by the wear and tear on cartilage, and this only gets worse because there are now over 100 different forms of arthritis. Wow. Unfortunately, modern medicine only provides solutions to symptoms but never gets to the true cause of joint problems. Since no blood vessels reach the joints, the natural healing of joints rarely happens. Calcium ions freely move in and out of our blood vessels, feeding the joints, which initiates cartilage repair by stimulating stem cells in the cartilage, namely chondrocytes. According to research, the anti-inflammatory and immune normalizing effects of calcium ions also offer a scientifically superior solution for eliminating joint disorders and pain. This Sigma antibody calcium technology based supplementation helps more calcium ions permeate deep into the joints to help rebuild damaged cartilage by removing painful mineral deposits with stem cell action so that the calcium is allowed to go into the bloodstream and be restored to where it was taken, your skeletal system. Dentogen. Dentogen stimulates the release of TH and PTH, which balance calcium homeostasis and increases the bone turnover rate of your boosting osteoblast production in the bones. Sacionic calcium rebuilds alveolar bones of the maxillary and mandible, hence increasing the rate of successful implants or periodontal treatments. As a standalone treatment, 6 to 9 months of Dentogen is recommended to build a strong dental bone structure and to fill up any extraction sockets with natural bone. So if you've had a tooth abstracted, it will actually fill in the bone. And we have lots of x-rays, we have documentation to back this up. Dentogen significantly accelerates the rebuilding of extraction sockets and increases the success rate of any dental surgeries and implants. Megagen. Megagen is our maintenance product. Osteoporosis and hormonal imbalances start affecting people in their middle ages. For the first time in history, by utilizing revolutionary SAC technology, we are able to deliver calcium ions directly into our bloodstream without the use of digestion, without the use of utilizing energy, because it needs no energy. Understand that Megagen is formulated to balance the hormones and initiate a cascade of repairing processes, which results in endless health benefits. One of the most noticeable results is the strengthening of our bones by stabilizing calcium homeostasis. Megagen initiates the bone formation process of osteoblasts, which builds strong bones that were once believed to be impossible after the age of 35. I hope you're getting this. Okay, so what we're saying is after the age of 35, it's just downhill from here. That's it. You're toast. No, we're not. The game has changed. You can be 80 years old, as I already said, and have severe osteoporosis, but guess what? You're going to see a reversal in 9 to 12 months, okay? SAC ionic calcium in Megagen also helps the body to maintain optimum blood pH, of 7.35 to 7.45, optimizing oxygen flow and eliminating disease, causing pathogens. Do you understand? Pathogens cannot live in proper pH balanced, calcium balanced blood. Even as an antioxidant, Megagen is unmatched in its potency and effectiveness with every other product on the market. Ozo Jr. Ozo Jr. helps kids to grow to their full physical and mental potential. It helps strong bones by supercharging osteoblast production and energizing all body systems. SAC ionic calcium helps to create a strong immune system by constantly maintaining the proper blood pH. Maintaining pH ensures large amounts of oxygen to every part of your body. SAC ionic calcium takes phosphorus to the bones and keeps it away from pathogens to prevent them from multiplying. So there you have it. That's the SAC ionic calcium line. Let's talk about fulvic acid concentrate. Fulvic acid concentrate is the world's greatest chelator and nutritional delivery system, and we can prove it. If you go to our website and go to our library and you take a look at the fulvic humic acid guide, you're going to see more research material and scientific documentation to prove everything that I'm about to say and more. Fulvic acid is the most powerful natural electrolyte and restores electrical balance to damaged cells, neutralizes toxins, and eliminates food poisoning within minutes. When it encounters free radicals with unpaired positive or negative electrons, it supplies an equal or opposite charge to neutralize the free radicals, thus acting as a wide-spectrum antimicrobial and fungicide. Fulvic acid concentrate chelates monovalent and divalent elements to which it is exposed and has the power to form stable water-soluble complex structures with monovalent and divalent and trivalent and polyvalent metal ions, and aids the actual movement of metal ions that are normally difficult to mobilize or transport, which means it is the safest and most effective way to detoxify heavy metals from the body. Did you get that? So understand, by doing our fulvic acid concentrate, 1 teaspoon per quart of water, you are doing the world's best chelation program, hydration program with our fulvic acid concentrate. Fulvic acid is an excellent natural chelator and positive ion exchanger and is vitally important in the nutrition and detoxification of all your cells. Fulvic acid actually has the ability to pick up and carry 60 to 70 vital nutrients within your body into your cells. Then it loads up with 3 times its weight in heavy metals and toxic chemicals from deep within your cells, and then safely and effectively eliminates them from your body. Look, think of fulvic acid as your body's very own delivery man and garbage man taking care of business. And that's what it does. It goes in your body and it takes care of business. Fulvic acid is essential for fasting, and in today's society, it is an absolute necessity for all your drinking water. Do your research and you will quickly understand how this one product is not just life-changing, but life-saving in these toxic times, and best of all, it has no negative side effects. Again, please go to our Humic Fulvic Guide and watch the interview with our alchemist, Joshua, because we do have the world's most powerful Humic Fulvic products. And we are the only ones in the world that I know of right now that have life crystals that are created by Dr. George Merkel in our Humic Fulvic products. All right. Did you know that 98% of all humic and fulvic acid products are processed with chemicals and only 2% is processed mechanically? The Doc of Detox humic and fulvic acid is that 2%. Because it's mechanically produced, it is 100% healthy for the human body. The molecular size of our fulvic acid is also the smallest in the world, thus allowing it to maneuver in and out of your cells with ease. Okay, so what are the benefits of fulvic acid concentrate? Well, number one, it's a powerful antioxidant. It's a free radical scavenger. Its anti-aging and rejuvenating properties are first and foremost. It is an anti-mutagenic. It's an anti-inflammatory, reduces lactic acid, chelates heavy metals, repairs DNA, increases body voltage, transports nutrients into cells, removes nuclear radiation from the body. It's a powerful natural electrolyte, increases bioavailability of nutrients and minerals, alkalizes and detoxifies the blood, regenerates and hydrates cells, safe and effective for fasting because it never triggers the digestive system. All right, let's talk about the benefits of Ormus minerals. Ormus minerals keep electrolyte balance in check without turning on digestion. This is amazing when we're doing our advanced water fast because now we can keep our electrolytes in balance. We're not going to get oozy. We're not going to get weak. We're going to stay strong. Look at our Ormus minerals have iridium, rhodium, and gold. They're a powerful electrolyte. Antioxidant qualities, charges ion channels, hydrates cells, safe and effective for fasting because it never triggers the digestive system. So let's talk about our AT Plus Elixir. It is the most powerful cellular energizing formula for endurance and performance. Look at ATP is the most abundant high energy compound within the human body. This enzyme molecule is considered the pure energy engine of life for the human body. It is used to build molecules, contract muscles, and generate electrical impulses in nerves. All fuel sources grown naturally, like fruits and vegetables, produce ATP that in turn power virtually every activity of the cell and organism. ATP supplies energy to the heart muscle and other muscles for movement and many other functions. Studies suggest that it provides up to 95% of all cellular energy in the body. A 75-kilogram man produces 85 kilograms of ATP in one day. Without it, life would not exist. You would not cease to be. Our ATP Plus Elixir that we've created has mechanically extracted fulvic acid added to the formula as a carrier, telling the mitochondria to make more ATP. ATP Plus is the only organic AT product that I know of that energizes the cells and helps to balance you emotionally throughout your advanced fast. ATP Plus is infused with life crystals, which help to regenerate tissue all the way down to the cellular mitochondria. ATP Plus is specifically and especially formulated to stimulate testosterone production and cellular ATP production in males and females while decalcifying and repairing your mitochondria. Look at our ATP Plus is one of the most amazing elixirs I think on this planet. I've taken it 3 times while doing this actual show because it really creates energy and clarity for me so that I can really be on top of my game. I take it before I work out. I take it if I'm going on a long drive. I just make sure that I don't wear myself down. So let's talk about the benefits of ATP Plus Elixir. As far as I'm concerned, this is one of the most amazing products created. The first thing it does is it boosts your energy. It increases libido, helps eliminate chronic fatigue, increases testosterone, stimulates cellular ATP, reduces workout recovery time, repairs DNA. Our ATP Plus is the ultimate cell food. It improves gut health, boosts digestion, enhances nutrient absorption, improves detox, reduces inflammation, improves skin condition, detoxifies heavy metals, prevents hypoxia, prevents infections, helps against Alzheimer's, helps to prevent cancer, diabetes. You know, when you can actually create a supplement that is more energy than it is supplement. That's what it's all about. We are light energy frequency beings, and everything is about frequency. Whether you're talking about the physical or you're talking about the emotional body, it's all frequency. Before I finish, I would just like to say that in this life-threatening, fun-filled adventure that we call planet Earth, you will either get trained to master your body or you will be mastered and maybe even mistreated. Go to itioh.com and discover the practitioner from within. To stay updated on all the Doc of Detox shows, go to docofdetoxshow.com. Our shows are also featured live on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe below and click on the bell to enable notifications so that you never miss a show again. At the bottom of the right of your screen, you can enable closed captions by clicking on CC button and share this with anyone around the world so that they can watch the show in their language. Thank you for joining me for part 2 of Fasting for Perfect Health. See you for part 3. God bless. If you're looking for life-saving and life-changing information, well, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to click and subscribe. Stay connected.